Hi, do you know that 90% of all markets are operated by smart money? Learn to think like smart money. Use volume spread analysis. Invest or trade by following the smart money. iVSAchart analytics will 1. Identify exactly when to buy, when to sell, and what to buy and avoid. 2. Maximize profits and minimize risks. And 3. Give trading or investing edge you need now. Try it now. Free trial available.
Alright, welcome to another Friday iVSA chart, 10th of April 2015. Again, this is a iVSA chart and I'm going to show you what we have seen last week on iVSA chart. For those of you, we have a fairly good turnout. Many of you, I did not see you. Mr. Wan, I did not see you there. Hopefully you could come. Mike, you could come. But let me share with you with the results, okay? Now, a word of winning should be appropriate for our winner here, which is Chan KS, who is very active ever since he won the first prize award for Mitra Jaya. Now a 64.1% gain for the number one winner, and he walked home away with that. But I'll tell you more about this. Perhaps I'll show you on YouTube. And then also Grayson got second, 34% for KNN, and then also Ahmad Sharel too, right? But very interestingly enough, was the iVSA participant. We have close to about 50 over people, and 98% of people make positive return in the 4 weeks. 84% of people actually beat the KL CI market index, and 40% of that make more than 10% gain in that short time. So if you look at your portfolio, are you making now? Have you been making money on your past trades that you have? If not, understand why, okay? So let's go on to, so a big word of congratulations should be to all our iVSA contests, and let's watch a video, okay, from it. I hope you can hear the volume. Let me just open up for you here.
Hi, do you know that 90% of all markets are operated by smart money? Learn to think like smart money. Use volume spread analysis. Invest or trade by following the smart money. iVSAchart analytics will 1. Identify exactly when to buy, when to sell, and what to buy and avoid. 2. Maximize profits and minimize risks. And 3. Give the trading and investing edge you need now. iVSAchart analytics comes a powerful stock screener and an easy portfolio guide.
Okay, let's
simple,
work on that
fast,
one. Okay,
and profitable.
I think we
Try
can
it
do that
now.
one. Very grand prizes worth more than 5,000 ringgit. The first prize will get a 1-year iVSAchart subscriber, free for 1 year, and a Xiaomi phone worth 600 ringgit. The second prize will take home 300 ringgit plus and a certificate of achievement. And finally, the third prize will take home away 200 ringgit and a certificate achievement, plus some great memento from our iVSAchart. Now don't miss this, our stock contest here, as we will engage you more as part of our Be a Better iVSA Trader campaign for 2015. Watch out for our next engagement, free offer iVSAchart challenge. Web-based, everything is taken care on the back end. All you gotta do is switch on your computer, within 2 minutes get your stock and buy it. That's all you need to do. You save time and you save money. And one of the winners I spoke to yesterday, and he shared with me, he told Mark he's supposed to come today. He didn't come. As a matter of fact, he's one of the winners too. I said, I cannot come because he has to take holiday. I said, why you have to take a holiday? Because he makes so much money from iVSA. He's taking them to Bali, and which is good because he didn't tell me that he's supposed to take off, because I'm supposed to meet him next week to talk about more we can work out from iVSAchart. Well, to me that's good news, because he said finally I'm able to take money using the money that he made from iVSAchart. Now later on, if you see me, you should ask me how much money did he make. Okay, I will tell you personally. Okay, so let's keep it over there. Now remember, all the tedious work which is you normally do using the normal software is no longer needed anymore. All you gotta do, log in and use the iVSAchart. What we have put the power back into your palm. We encourage people to have a life and not glue onto the screen. I remember when we first started this, we are always spending every time looking at the screen. Now you only no longer you need to spend the whole day, you only need to spend 30 minutes a day. That's all you do. So for those of you who is working professionally, this is definitely a tool that you want to be, and it's always mobile and you can always be on the go, right? It's accessible anywhere in the world, whether it's on Android or on iOS. Those are the two versions that will be coming out by the end of the year. So be ready for that. Our iOS and also our Android version. Now the iVSA package also come in free package. We have the free trial, the light trial, and also the pro trial. The pro trial has the best, and that's the one that a lot of the contestants who played the game use it. Now a little bit more about iVSA contest for those of you who don't know, right? To prove our point, and many say iVSA is not tested. So what we did, we invited all traders to participate in our iVSA stock contest, right? And each participant can submit up to 5 best performing stocks. Now why 5 and not 30 or 100? Because like it or not, we all have limited capital. So if you have limited capital, would you buy every stock that comes in? Right? As a matter of fact, based on most of my interview with some of the people who use it, most people only buy one stock for the whole year. One of the student of mine, she bought one stock during Chinese New Year. It didn't go up. It hit the stop loss. I asked her why didn't cut loss. Must cut loss one. Right? So that's the whole point. Because with iVSAchart, there are many opportunities. Why get stuck on a slow horse? Why get stuck on slow? Move on to a new horse and make more money. Now that's the reason why in iVSAchart we put this at our best test. Now what we do, difference, the day that you select the stocks. Now remember, the contest was held on January 16 to February 18. So any of that time you can submit up to 5 stocks. The day that you submit the stock to the day of the closing day, which is the 19th of February, will be considering your price gain, right? That is your price gain. And surprisingly enough, on the last day, there was, who's Ricky? Ricky Tan. Is Ricky Tan here? On the last day, people still submit the stock. And actually, to be frank with you, the last day should be the winner if we held the contest until today. When you see me, ask me who's this person in it and how much money he made, right? But for the contest, we kept it to only 4 weeks, and on 19th of February. Okay. Now there are some stocks. Why we say this? Because a lot of stocks that we have has made many triple-digit return within 2 weeks. I think on our website we have one which I showcase. Is called PAM Malaysia Berhad. In 2 weeks, it made 250% return. All this was picked and spot on by iVSAchart much earlier. Because a lot of people tend to doubt this kind of thing. The problem, as we can see, is about matter of running your profits. So with that, I'd like to start my presentation first to show you some of the wall of fame, meaning we have picked in year 2014. Make sure? Okay, let's go on. Now, like the wall of fame in any company, they always have employees. So here we have the wall of fame. In 2014, we have 13, okay? 13 of the small cap stocks, okay, and we have picked almost 50% of those. Why? Is because iVSA are able to pick stock that is about to move higher. Okay, we have iFCA was a #1 highest gainer in year 2014 of 837% return. By the time when I picked it up was on the 21st of July when it first published on the website. Then we have PAM Malaysia, that was on the 16th. And then we have ML, we didn't pick that one. Now remember here, it's the year-to-date return. Borneo All Warren, 183%, this was picked on 9th of October. MAS Venture, 176, this was picked on 24th, right? Upbreed, 151, this was picked on 17th of December. Closing Bell, iVSA. Takaso, 122, this was picked on 13th of August. And Price Worth, 94%, this was picked on 3rd of August. So we are able to pick all those. So key lessons in here. If you have a stock and you're stuck with it, why hang on? Right? Old husband, old wife, never mind lah. Stock don't have to, okay? Right? Let's look at the mid-cap stock. Again, on the mid-cap stock, the top 15 we have in here. Okay? We have Teo Seng, 188%, all the way to 58% return. Now this is year-to-date return. Why we are concerned with this is because a lot of people just say, I want to make 10%. Why stop at 10%? Why not more? So today the stock contest, you will see, evidently we have shown you can make more than 10%. So this is the year-to-date. Now, as you can see, press metal was 122%. We pick it up on 20th of June. GD Express, 18 November was mentioned, 85%. Latitude, 8th of August. And the list goes on. The red one highlighted that some of the stocks were picked on Wall of Fame. Now this is definitely one. Now when we did, you can see it here, this stocks was picked right here when we have this. Okay, and subsequently the market has gone higher. Now this red line is something that we do a stop loss. It gone higher, 8.5%. Okay, let's move on. Okay, price worth was picked around here. This is when we actually published on the website. And since then, it did not touch the red line. Can you see this? Below it and subsequently gone higher. So that's at 18%. WZ1, okay, what we call Wall of Fame. Now remember, why it is important to study past winner? Because a lot of the past winner will have the same characteristic. As long as you study them, as a matter of fact, the book that myself and my partner are working on will be a new book that will come out year end. Will have the collection of the top 25 stock winners. You must observe them in the KLCI. And because once you know this pattern, it will always repeat it again. Okay, WZ, next one. Pasokas, you can see here, you have another one, line change. Okay, and the market continue to go higher, a 40% gain. Master Skill, alright, this one was picked sometime in 16th of October, and this was when it first broke off and started to go higher. Okay, another one, Care Plus, 41%, and first pick was down here. Could you see it here? That was when we pick it, because the mystery is always on the right side of the chart, isn't it? Because right side of the chart is the future. We don't know what the future is. So subsequently, what we want to show you is the market went higher and enjoy a 40% return. This is the classic one, and this is all picked by my worker in India. Right? You can see this was the line here, and then subsequently the market went higher. That was a 257%. Right? So it's nice to know that iVSA Pro Screener are there for you to thank for. Okay, another one, iFFCA, this was picked on 2nd of July. So I don't recommend people to buy now because it's already so high. We found it in July. Because one of the things I talked about earlier on, people like to buy whatever's on the website, whatever people is talking about. Right? Why do they want to tell you what they're buying? Now remember, I already highlighted in the Facebook, those of you following, because a lot of these are smart money. They're trying to get rid of their stock. They're finding ships to buy. And they give you all kinds of reasons. Use iVSA Pro Screener to find it in here. Now a 368% return on 10,000 ringgit, how much is that? 100% return. This is 368% return on $10,000. Oh, we 300 something. You got calculator, calculate lah. That's right. So one year you catch one of these scallion, right? Isn't it, right? And iVSA is available. Remember, we said on your palm, 24 hours a day. What's stopping you, ladies and gentlemen? I know. Somebody tell me, GST. 6% I have to pay more. Okay. So what's stopping you? That's my question in here, right? Wintoni. This was also picked by my worker back on 18th of December. Okay? When it, right? Follow the rule and suddenly it went up. Right? It didn't do anything. It went ballistic. Of course, you can also pick it up here. Right? And then when it finally went over, that's a 350% return. Okay, Pan Malaysia, I've shown you that one in here. So for year 2015, we are still picking winners. Until now, okay, JCY was posted on the 6th of January on our website and continue to move higher. Pawaja, 80% here, we pick it up, you can see on the left side here. That's before we do it, and then it's shot straight up, okay, to 80%. And finally, there's a stop loss here you could have got out. Now this, what we call a horizontal, that track with the price is actually the ATR stop loss. So everything is built in, it's quite simple. Okay, another one, Zingguan, a 20% return. You can see when you make this through, right? It didn't broke below here and finally break out. Okay, it will take some time for the market to go higher. But the problem is a lot of people don't have patience. They don't have patience. And patience is what the smart money want to test you. Now in the course, we actually teach you the difference between weak hand holder and smart hand holder. Who are the smart hand holder or the strong hand holder? Who? The operators, right? Who are the weak hand holder? Huh? Small hand holder, the weak hand holder. You're the weak hand holder, you cannot tahan already. Right? After buy already, 1 cent want to take profit already. Well, that's human nature. So because of the weak hand holder, every year I will buy a birthday card and send to them. Because if not for them, how can I make money? Because to profit, now remember our marks for constellation, if you read there, identify, follow and profit from smart money. So I hope the constellation prices, when we announce later, please take one, and if you run out idea and want to know what stock to pick, make sure you drink from our coffee cup. Okay? Zingguan. These are some of the testimonials that we have. There are more on our website in here. So volume spread analysis satisfied my understanding of the market. I always feel there's something missing, and even looking at the fundamental and technical analysis. Now I have better confidence to trade. I find your stock pick truly amazing, as I showed you the wall of fame. Okay, the iVSA appeared to be suitable for non-informed investor to know the SOS and the SOW. This Dr. Tan here. Then another one, Azro, is to attract more traders to use our service since it is very unique. As I said, it is very unique because it's the first one available on website. We don't recommend you to stick into your desktop. We recommend you to have a live with it. Go out, enjoy your life. Go to Bali, go to UK, have a holiday, and yet able to still make money. Right? I got one client, whenever he go for holiday Australia, he closed all his trade. I said, why? But what happened? The market moved. You see my point? He goes over there every 3 months for holiday. So he missed out a lot. When he come back, he work very hard, try to find trade. I said, unfortunately, the stock market doesn't know you on leave or not on leave. Or when you're going on holiday and then not. So if you want, like what I do, I get a worker from India to watch my trade for me. Okay? And then it is by far the most effective and profitable technique for investing and trading the market. This is iVSAChart here. Okay. This one we keep it later. Okay, a little bit sneak preview. This is the result that we have collected and tabulated. So from the contest that we have on the January 16 to 19 of February, we have very stellar performance. We have 98% of the people actually made positive return. Right? We have close to about 50 contestants, a few hundred shares, because 50 times 5, so that's about 100 over submissions. So a lot of work to do all the tallying. Okay? And 84% of the submission actually beat market index. Right? And then 40% of the people made at least double-digit return. I have also highlighted a lot of people why they are really struggling as I interviewed them, because their trade size is too small. Some people go into market with 500 ringgit only, you know. So 500 ringgit, 10%, 50 ringgit cannot cover also commission. No, big must have position sizing. Big also got size. The other day there was one gentleman came into the talk. He has 5 million in his portfolio. I said, what is your size? 50,000. That's too small. This one you later we talk. Okay, this is a presentation, not the course itself. Okay. There is other tutorial available on our website. Make sure you visit and listen to those tutorials, because everything is all on the website. Okay. So we are saying yes, you can too. Now remember, I'm also a host on the business channel Stock Review every Wednesday and Thursday on the channel 420, and we are working with them to bring iVSAChart. As a matter of fact, now every week on corporate profile at 9:45 p.m. on channel 420, iVSAChart is profiled together with their stock pick from a fundamental standpoint. You can also see and notice a lot of the analyst report I say to buy, but you can see weakness are coming in. Okay, so that concludes my wall of fame for now, and I'll move on to the contest winner. Okay, how do you like it so far? Yes. My tutorial got say already there. No need your worker. For you all, I advise you, you have children, get them to do it. Let your children pick stock for you. But be caution, Because once your children say can make $10,000 in one trade, he don't want to go to university, you know. Because what we do, we have make it so simple that you no need to do one. You just need to know to run the business, make sure your children pick or your worker pick. As long as they can read chart, you can do it. Because what our proposal for our system is, you delegate it to someone else to do it for you. Just like if you open up a laundry shop, would you run a laundry shop? No, what? Same thing. I got my proprietary desk running now already. What for I go to all I do is I put money in, he follow the rule. If he don't follow the rule, I fire him. But the problem is, there's a lot of issues, a lot of people with money. They hold on to the money too tight. They cannot let go. Everything must watch the screen. Most common question, I buy it, what happened before? God lah, but no, for the last 25 years that I traded, very seldom before. There is a probably, I cannot say yet. Because fear. But that is another time, another place to address this. Okay, let me get a sip of water and I'll go on to the next presentation. Now we are doing our contest award. Okay, we have to stop here, and those of you who want to watch this, you can do so on our Facebook, right? Can you hear me now? Or I can send you this link, because the next one will be all the contest winner, right? So for the contest winner, I will just forward you the URL. You can watch it if you want to, right? And get some insights, okay? Let me see if I can get you guys in here. Right. So how do you like it so far, the presentation? The Wall of Fame, okay? Wall of Fame. How much have you made so far? I see so many of the familiar faces in here every day. So how's your portfolio been? Share with me. Okay, I hope I will improve your portfolio. Okay? Share with me. How's your portfolio here? If you're here to get a stock tip, use the iVSAchart and run it yourself. You can get a few one. Okay, next on my topic, just to share with you, we have the three winners. Chan KS have a 64% return in 4 weeks, right? So a $10,000 trade will result almost $6,000 profit. And Grayson, with KNN, a $10,000 trade will result about $3,400, which is not bad in 4 weeks, 1 month. Certainly pay a lot more. So overall, the iVSA contest was certainly a great one. Now the winner of the 3 YouTube testimonial will be out. We are sending it out, so hopefully you can catch it up there. Okay, let me just, did I send this? Yep, I did send it to you. Let me send it one more time, right? Okay, and that's how we're doing. Okay, the next one I have is considering a comment that was put on by Jason. I think Jason is listening now. Let me get to the Facebook and talk about this. Again, we want to address all the, there's a page in here. This is the one. Okay, let me have a good discussion. Let me just continue here where we left off. Okay, now let me just bring this up here a bit. Lee TG was a fellow Facebook's admin, and that's just one of the biggest website in here. So he said that, look, iVSA, do not use it. He says that he read Wyckoff and Hank Pruden, and it doesn't mean Wyckoff is better than others. But then some of the students send me up, which is good one, I think. Let's go on to what I mean next. Do I have it here? Let me see. So what he said was not that good. It was more of a discussion. Then I told him, look, Lee, you do bring up a good point. I've been teaching Wyckoff, and some of you who is listening are my students, to hundreds and thousands of people. Perhaps it takes too long for someone to teach someone to read a chart. And there was a student, Elwin, was a student of mine many years ago, and after many years in the market, winning and losing before he became profitable. So some of you who is listening now is the same thing. You've been in the market for many years. You lost a lot of market. There was another testimonial sent in. I think I do have it here. He mentioned that he learned more in 2 weeks using iVSAchart than in 20 years losing money. And there were so many aha moment in him. And he was Lim from Penang. So why this is important? Because a lot of people don't have time to read Steve Nyson or Hank Pruden books. Because remember, at that time, Hank Pruden, which is a professor of Wyckoff in the Wyckoff teaching, there are not many Wyckoffian left. Most of them already, 80 plus, and Hank Pruden is about 74, Tom Williams is 86, and Chan is learning, I was telling you, is 86, and David Weiss is about 72. What's left is only Bill. Bill is about 72. So the next generation of Wyckoff are the guys that we are training today, myself and a few more. So you can see
To train them up, it took a long time. For Tom, he was sharing me, it took him many years to teach people to how to be profitable. Now the question is, people don't have time. They don't have 4 years to become profitable. So what our proposal with the right tool, iVSA and training, within 2 to 3 months, this person can be as good as any Sifu in the Facebook. And the goal, at the end of the day, just like you're listening now, you're not here to listen to me because I have a good voice, isn't it? Am I correct? You're here to learn how to make money. I mean, that's the bottom line. Am I correct? Right? You're here to learn how to make money, isn't it? Type yes if you think so. I'm a very practical guy. Okay? No point I tell you all kinds of stories, things like that. Okay? What do you think? All right? Okay, we'll get some more comments. Okay, so I went on and talked some more in here. So I said that out. Let's go back to the past here. And I mentioned, look, give yourself a choice. Either 4 years to learn candlestick on your own, making mistake here and there, right? Right? Or within 2 to 3 months, listening to free tips that most of you go, and within 2 to 3 months, profitable and productive with a system that has edge. And remember, our goal has always been try to make 5% return on your KLC stock portfolio with 30 minutes of your time involvement. So that's why I always said on my talk that you will have time. And this came in from Fu, who is one of our iVSAChart subscriber. He said, thank you for the info. The iVSAchart worked very well. He found 113.kl. I was talking to my wife. She asked me, what is this 113.kl? I don't know. I don't even bother to check. But I think it's M&S Venture. I think he made about 20%. And there's another one we posted on Facebook. I think Century too. This morning they were talking about it. It shot up also. I think he made another, Fu made another 10%. So if you have a $10,000 trade, you made 1,000. That's a lot of money, people. All right. So that's why I'm saying wake up and smell the coffee. So and Fu added in here, he did say thank you for sharing. He said, and by the way, he's the one who made the money on KBAS, which I talked about many weeks ago. You all still remember KBAS on one of the Friday iVSAchart clinic? How many remember that? Okay. So that's the one in here, and he's busy working the office today, and yet still, I think probably at one point in time he'll probably be making more money than he is his professional job. Now remember, I told Lee, I said that I haven't really seen his reply yet. Now remember what Teng Xiaoping say, alright? I hope I got his name right, the China experiment. Don't care if it's a black cat or red cat, but as long as the cat catches the mouse, that is, trader generally don't care whether it is TA, iVSA or FA, but as long as it make money in the quickest way with reasonable risk. I mean, that's the whole point. No point trying to learn. Like the other day, I got someone in there who came to me who wanted to learn to read the balance sheet. I said, you can, but it will take you 3 years to learn to learn to read the balance sheet, and probably need to get perhaps a CFA to verify. You just want to make money, isn't it? Right? So this guy Chan was quite interesting. I went on. That's what Chan is listening in here. So I told Chan, look, the way to do this, right? Here, verifiable. This one here. I said Chan, right? So Chan said that, look, a lot of the things I only put up about only stocks that work, but I like Lee Hongwei. Now Lee Hongwei is a fellow iVSA that practice in Singapore. He said, hey dude, don't be bothered by Jason. He's always making lengthy and constructed posts, right? Wyckoff principle has been around. Now remember, Wyckoff first wrote his the volume spread, the Wyckovian back in 1905. It's not exactly indicator. He said that seasonal trader will be able to differentiate the signal, and what the software has done, there will be good and bad trades and non-tradable, right? So Chan went on and said, and a lot of things that we do here is already been back tested. I've been in the business for 10 years. As a result, iVSA came out of it. And then I told Jason, who is listening now, Jason, I said, why don't you invest some time, and get my book. It's only 40 ringgit. I hope you got my book, right? Supercharge. It's available, right? And also Get Rich with Dividend. Spend some time. I also say, why should I prove to you when I need to show to others who appreciate VSA more to make money and spend 30 minutes. They're using the same system like Chan and Fu, which I've showed you too. Chan was the guy who made the 74% return. So Jason, shall we have a challenge? Now let me put you a challenge. Jason, you're listening now. Now play the iVSA stock game that you have. You are a subscriber in there. So we start off with 50,000 paper money. Your goal is to make 7% return in 3 months or 3,500. You use your system. Then I'll get either Chan or any of my student who is using it to use it. And then what we do, we will simply just compare notes. As a result, everybody learn. Everybody learn because the posting of the Facebook will be on the Facebook. Whatever result that you buy, now remember, all these are in paper money. You don't have to use real money. But then Chan, when he did the stock contest, I asked him, did you use real money or paper money to trade the Mitra Giant? No, he used real money. He made the money. So bottom line is, we want to see how you pick your stock. Okay, so you pick your stock. I'll get one of my guys, maybe Chan and Fu, and pick his stock, and we will pit together. So in a way, everybody wins. Those who is listening in this iVSAchart clinic wins because you learn something from an insight, and those people who's on the Facebooks always win, right? The only thing that will always get hurt is your ego, or my ego, or the guy's ego, right? But at the end of the day, we are ready to learn something. I think that's the whole point. We want to learn something as a process of it. Okay, Fun also commented in here. I wrote some comment in here and further goes on, because one of the things that we want to go further, I'm looking also for trader wanted, no experience. Maybe I'll take that for next week. Okay, I'll take that one for next week. So keep that one for trader wanted, because we're willing to train people who have not much opinion. Because like it or not, one wise man told me, people hang on to their past too much because they cannot see the future. Okay, people hang on to their past too much because they cannot see the future. I think that's what happened. It also happened to me. It also happened to you one day. But we are seeing iVSA are engaging people and changing lives. That's what we want to do, right? So that's why we are looking for traders. No experience wanted. Read that in Facebook. If you're not in Facebook, you are missing a big part of the thing, because we are having a lot of engagement in Facebook, especially the oldies or the more senior one. I know you're quite skeptical going to Facebook. Please go there, have some fun and enjoy, okay? And you can call yourself a 13-year-old boy or something like that. Okay, there are more posting in there. It's great. It allowed me to engage you guys over there. All right, so that's what I want to say. So Jason, you're listening now in here. Okay, take up the challenge. And if you win that game, we give you a cash incentive. And if we losers, okay, and if we losers, okay, we will give you a cash incentive. And if we win, okay, and you lose, then write us a testimonial. That's all, right? To just prove to a point, right? Because it has been running, people is making money in here. So that's the best way to do. We let what we call walk the talk. Okay, we will walk the talk. No more talking. We walk. Okay, let's walk the talk. Okay, we already put up there. Okay, now let's look at some stocks we want to see. Stocks, many of you currently are still not iVSA subscribers, so I highly recommend you to get into iVSA Roadshow and start making money. Okay, because again, you have to have the tools and the training, and that's why we are starting to train people who have no experience or know to use iVSAchart. Okay, any stocks you want me to look at? Else we call it the day. Okay, because if you have iVSA, you probably tell you where to buy the stocks anyway. Look at the Facebook. Oh, I want to show you this trade. If you don't have anything, let me just show you this trade on Century. This was posted by Zach, one of my students in here. This was the one, very nice one in here. You could see. Oh, why did I go this one? Zach. Okay, wrong one. Just show you this one here. Zach. This is one of the winner. This was Mitra Jaya Chan. This one went up by 74%. You can go to the Facebook. This was Hero Boat. I think this one's gone a bit more. Yeah, this is the one. Let's see this. Okay. We went on. I said this was one when we posted. That was a nice line change. You guys have seen it a lot before. Let's go on to what else I want to show you. Oh, today's chart. That's right. Today's chart. You can go on to iVSAchart. It's a very nice one in here. That's okay. What was that stock again? Yeah, Century. Okay, Century Logistic, and you can see. So picking stock has never been a problem. Okay. Oh, I have to log in again because I got logged out. Okay, this is the part. Okay, log in and update it again. Yep, there you go. So it's got now uptrust. Some people saw an uptrust. Now remember, OSOW, SO weakness has to be confirmed. That doesn't mean it's an exit. I never said it's an exit. So let's look at today on my real-time chart, which is a telecode many of your premium members would have known, right, and be familiar with. Let's look at Century. I think Century have a nice one. Even some of my portfolios are going up nicely today, right? RoboRex is up. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Let's look at it. Century. Yep, that's the one. Okay, so it's gone up nicely in here. You could see this one has gone up. Okay. Linda, Heng Huat. Oh, Heng Huat was last week, isn't it? We picked that one. Okay. Heng. Yeah, Heng Huat is pushing up, but no problem also. Huh? Nice one, break up. I think this one I recommended last week, isn't it? Yeah. I have to cut short, man. Get you guys to work on. Yeah, Heng Huat was stock pick 3rd of April. Yeah, that's what came back off and a new high again. No big deal lah. I think Power Roots was last week too. Elsoft, yeah, I picked last week Elsoft. This is for the premium members anyway. Okay. So that's it, folks. Not much. You guys, Linda, are you a iVSAChart subscriber? Aha. Support me, okay, Linda? You've been around for a long time. Support me as I've supported all of you guys in here. We get it running. I still need to pay my programmers who write the software there. Okay? So thanks a lot. With that, any question, go to Facebook and we have a lengthy discussion there. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.